And I'm talking to all the people out here who always wanted to invest in some property, but just not sure how to do it, or not even sure if they even have the money to make it happen. I'm here to help you out today, y'all. I'm here to tell you, you can actually be someone who owns a property like this and the others that I'm about to show. You know, you're looking at these prices thinking to yourself, man, sis, $695, that's up there. I don't know about that. Let's look at this one here. Maybe 1.2 million. That sounds like a lot of money. I know it is, right? But 1.5 basically, that is a very nice one though. So how can we help you be one of those investors that own one of those properties that we went over? It's a lot of money, right? But let me talk to you about a program introduced by Fannie Mae. The program introduced by Fannie Mae is the 5% down payment options for multi-families. So check it out. Before, you were only able to get a multifamily through FHA, which has a lot of limitations when you talk about an FHA loan, or as an investor. More likely you would do it as an investor and pay the 20%. So later on, I'm gonna show y'all the difference of paying that 20% versus these options that you have now with Fannie Mae, where you could pay down 5%, right? So let's take a look at what that looks like. So before, we'll put down 20%. Now we're putting down 5%. So 20% of $1 million is $200,000. That's a lot of money, right? So now you're able to put 5% down on that same $1 million. That's $50,000. That's a lot of money, but it's not $200,000. You could always get, advice from me is always find a partner when you do things like that. So maybe you could split that in half, and now you're talking about 25 for a fourplex, right? So a fourplex, you're paying, $25,000 out of your pocket, and then you'll just let the rest of the money come from, the rentals. And now let me break these numbers down just a little bit more so you can just understand what that looks like when you make a 5% down payment on a home. So let's check this out. Here's your $1 million home. You put your 5% down, that's $50,000, right? Then you're gonna have your property taxes per month, your home insurance, etc., and then your mortgage PMI, because you didn't put the whole 20%, right? So now you're looking at about $8,839 a month. Whew, that's a lot of money to come out of my pockets, right? This is your primary residence, and you gotta somehow qualify to be able to pay $8,839. Whew. Here's the beauty. All you need to do is prove that you could pay for one of the units, and the rest of that revenue will come from you renting out the other 3. So in this case, we have a fourplex. You're gonna live in one of the fourplexes, and you're gonna rent out the other 3. So let me do a little quick math on this next slide so you can see what that looks like. You can use the rent to qualify. So here's our $8,839. We bought this quadplex, 2 twos. We found out we could rent them out $2,400 a month each unit. All right, so we're gonna rent out 3 of those units. And when you're qualifying for this, the banks are gonna look at the revenue for those 3 units, and I believe they multiply it by 0.75, so they don't take the whole value, but they'll use that income to go ahead and see if you qualify that. But in reality, you're going to be getting $7,200 a month. Your mortgage is $8,839. You subtract that, your mortgage for that last home that you're living in is $1,639. I don't know anywhere that you could rent for that much money, that you can have a mortgage for that money, and at the same time you're bringing in revenue each month. So think about this. After a few years, you're going down, you're paying this thing down, and all of this will eventually come into your pocket. So now you're making money. And now you can go buy your own home somewhere else and live out there while you still got that to make you money. So guys, this is obtainable. There are options out there. The first thing you need to do today is talk to a finance person, a loan officer, someone who does mortgage loans, a bank. If you need someone, call me. I'm here. I know people. I can get them talking to you, and at least you'll know your number. You'll at least know what you need to do so you can make your roadmap and do what you need to do to get that. All right. So I'm here to help you out. Give me a call. If you have any questions, let me know.